You've heard of the Maldives, you've seen Switzerland. But what about the other side of travel? The places that look like a dream until they swallow you whole. Where beauty masks danger, and one wrong step can empty your wallet or worse. So, before you book that flight or romanticize a location based on one Instagram reel, here are 10 countries you should never visit, no matter how tempting they look on a postcard. Let's count down the chaos. Number 10. Italy. Italy, the land of pasta, piazzas, and passionate love stories. From the Colosseum to coastal cliffs, it feels like a romantic film set come to life. But visit in summer, and you'll feel more like an overcooked lasagna in Satan's oven. We're talking 40 degrees Celsius, 104 degrees Fahrenheit, streets packed shoulder to shoulder with sweaty tourists, overpriced pizza slices, and 2-hour lines for everything. That charming trattoria? 12 euros for a Coke. Those gondola rides? $100 for a 5-minute drift. And heaven forbid you dare to eat near a tourist hotspot, your wallet might need CPR. Worse, the crowds strip away every ounce of that supposed Italian charm. Locals are burnt out, white people are snappy, and romance melted like gelato on hot cobblestone. Sure, it's gorgeous, but it's also exhausting, expensive, and completely overrated if you mistime it. Italy is stunning, but maybe save it for spring. Or a movie night instead. If you thought Italy was a lot, wait till you step into the shimmering mirage of the UAE. Number 9. United Arab Emirates. A city of gold-plated Lamborghinis, indoor ski resorts, and artificial islands shaped like palm trees. Sounds like luxury, right? But peel back the gold leaf and you'll find something colder than the mall's AC. This place isn't made for travelers, it's made for status. No culture, no authenticity, just skyscrapers built by underpaid workers and a city designed to impress, not to welcome. Don't even think about walking anywhere. The city is spread out like a 30-kilometer mirage, and every block feels like it was copied and pasted from an Instagram ad. If you're not rich, forget it. Want a drink? Get ready to cough up the price of a flight home. Want to explore? You'll spend more time in traffic than sightseeing. Sure, it glitters, but it's soulless. And no amount of Burj Khalifa selfies will change the fact that Dubai is an influencer's playground and a traveler's hollow detour. Now, from futuristic facades to raw, rugged South America. Number 8. Bolivia. Bolivia should be a dream for backpackers. Salt flats that stretch to infinity. Ancient traditions, vibrant markets, and budget-friendly everything. But for many, that dream turns to discomfort fast. From the moment you cross the border, there's a chill. Not the weather, but the energy. Locals often glare at tourists with suspicion and friendliness. Rare. The markets are fascinating until you realize you're walking past dead animal heads swarmed with flies. The buses? Brutal. Unpaved roads, suffocating heat, unbathed strangers pressed against you, and 12-hour rides through pothole hell. Clean water is a gamble, food poisoning is a rite of passage, and transportation feels like punishment. You'll earn bragging rights, sure. But is it worth the migraines, the stomach bugs, and the exhaustion? Bolivia is beautiful, but it's gritty, and not everyone's ready for the reality behind the filter. From harsh roads to harsh regimes, let's talk about Belarus. Number 7. Belarus. Belarus might look charming with its forests, castles, and old-world cities that whisper Soviet nostalgia. But don't be fooled. This is one of Europe's darkest corners for tourists. Its alliance with Russia and a government that crushes dissent make it a political minefield. One wrong step, one innocent photo, or one stray sentence, and you might find yourself detained for questioning. Thousands have been arrested without proof for attending peaceful protests. And Western travelers? often seen as suspicious outsiders. Forget freedom of movement. You're being watched, literally. From airport customs to metro platforms, paranoia is part of the package. And don't expect help if things go wrong. Embassies have limited power here, and what about your rights? Consider them optional. Belarus is a ticking time bomb disguised as an old-world fairy tale. So, unless you're a fan of interrogations and constant anxiety, this is one passport stamp better left blank. Let's head south, where charm and chaos collide. Number 6. Morocco. Morocco is the definition of deceptively photogenic. Endless deserts, mosaic-covered courtyards, souks that sparkle with color. It's the kind of place that floods your feed with envy. But reality walks right behind you, and it's not smiling. The moment you step into Marrakesh or Fez, the harassment begins. Street vendors screaming in your face, scammers shadowing your every move, and locals who see you as a walking ATM. Dare to resist a scam? Prepare for shouting. Refuse a tour. Get ready to be followed. As a woman, it's worse than constant catcalls, invasive stares, and zero boundaries. And the food that looks so tempting in photos? Half the time, it'll send you sprinting to the nearest toilet. Morocco's beauty is real, but so is the stress. If you don't have thick skin and sharper instincts, the magic will disappear before your mint tea even cools. And if Morocco has tension, Venezuela brings terror. Number 5. Venezuela. Venezuela could be a tropical dream. Lush rainforests, cascading waterfalls, pristine Caribbean beaches, it has all the makings of paradise. But paradise means nothing when violence owns the streets. Food, fuel, electricity, and even drinking water are scarce. Crime, rampant. Carjackings, kidnappings, armed robberies, it's all fair game. And yes, tourists are prime targets. The government, corrupt and ruthless. Detentions without cause. Torture. Journalists vanish. Locals whisper in fear. Want to explore? Don't. Want to take photos? Think twice. One wrong flash could make you a target. Even locals struggle to survive. So imagine showing up with foreign money, flashy gear, and no clue how to navigate the unspoken rules. Venezuela is heartbreak in slow motion. A country with breathtaking beauty is held hostage by danger, and no photo op is worth your life. Now, we enter the forbidden zone. Number 4. North Korea. North Korea feels like a riddle. Mountains, palaces, synchronized parades. It looks like a hyper-controlled utopia frozen in time. But step over the border, and you're no longer a traveler. You're a watched object. Every word, every movement, every photo is monitored. Stray from your guide? Jail? Ask the wrong question? Detention. Even smiling too much at the wrong statue can get you in trouble. Remember Otto Warmbier? Detained for taking a poster, returned to his family in a coma, and died days later. Yeah, that's the reality. There is no spontaneity in North Korea. No solo wandering, no cultural exchange. You're a prop in their narrative, and if you misstep, no embassy can save you. The place is fascinating, sure, but you have to ask yourself, is morbid curiosity worth the risk of becoming a political pawn? And if North Korea scares you, Afghanistan is pure volatility. Number 3. Afghanistan. Afghanistan is home to jagged mountain ranges, ancient cities, and a culture rich with poetry and pride. But since the Taliban's return, it's become one of the most dangerous places on Earth. Foreigners, especially Westerners, are prime targets for kidnapping, ransom, or worse. The idea of tourism is nearly non-existent. Even journalists enter with armored vehicles and armed escorts. There are regions of haunting beauty, yes, but they're landmined, both literally and figuratively. You never know when violence will erupt, when checkpoints will appear, or who might decide your presence is suspicious. Healthcare is minimal. Infrastructure is shattered. And you can't count on escape if things go wrong. Afghanistan deserves peace and visitors who come with love, not fear. But right now, visiting is not brave. It's reckless. Next, a paradise turned battlefield. Number 2, Myanmar. Once a rising star on the Southeast Asia travel map, Myanmar had it all. Ancient temples in Bagan, golden pagodas, warm hospitality, but a coup in 2021 crushed everything. Now, military rule, protests, civil war, blood in the streets. Tourists are viewed with suspicion. Locals are terrified to speak freely. Landmines litter rural paths. Entire villages are bombed without warning. You might stumble into an active combat zone without knowing it. And if detained, good luck finding a lawyer or anyone who speaks your language. Even if you survive unscathed, the guilt hits hard. That $10 you spent on dinner might end up funding a regime bombing its own people. Myanmar is a fallen paradise. And for now, it's a place you admire from afar, not a destination you enter with sandals and a backpack. And finally, we arrive at the most heartbreaking stop of all. Number 1, Yemen. Yemen isn't just dangerous, it's a war zone. Once home to ancient skyscrapers, desert landscapes, and soulful cities, it is now reduced to rubble. Civil war, terrorism, famine, pick your poison. Hospitals are bombed. Children starve. Roads are riddled with explosives. Even aid workers struggle to survive here. What chance does a tourist have? Electricity? Rare. Clean water? A luxury. Medical help? Pray you don't need it. And yet, there's a heartbreaking kind of beauty here, the architecture, resilience. The haunting call to prayer echoes through broken streets. But no image justifies risking your life. Yemen is not a trip, it's a tragedy unfolding in real time. Stay safe, stay human, and send help, not selfies. Travel is freedom. It's about discovering unique spots and letting your soul soak in the diverse beauty of the earth. But not every destination is ready for you, and you're not ready for every destination. Don't pack your bags and buy tickets to places just because you saw a total stranger's Instagram photo in some exotic place. Some places you visit, others you wait, watch, and hope they heal. So stay smart, not just with your eyes wide open, but with your heart and instincts in check.